now everyone at the server misses me. So I was like, oh my god.
Only 2 weeks? You only did 2 weeks?
It was actually more like a month. If
Oh.
you look at my Steam stats, the entire month of November, dude, I was just on Minecraft. Like I had
Dude,
like 4 hours on Steam.
I wanna play arena.
Dude, they did a fucking live action of Zom 100 already.
Oh yeah,
of all time, a supposed open world.
Already.
yeah. They teased that a while ago. They were running ads for like months, like
what?
a month ago. Psalm 100.
Give me one second.
The genre-defining zombie MMO, which, after quietly showing zero gameplay to back up its promised claims, released as possibly one of the most.
I have to poop really bad, so I'm gonna take this longer. I'm gonna go poop.
What? Man.
Yeah, and it's understandable sometimes. Yeah, sometimes, you know, we can understand because it's a little bit, you know. Sometimes it's kind of insane. Gracias. I said gracias. Come back, mama. Come here. I just said gracias. Thank you. Come on, mama. Get your little buddy in. Get your little butt in here. You know you want to be. I'll turn the little heater on for you, kitty cat. Get up there. You want me to put you up there? I'm beautiful. You like being on stream? Sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. Cute little cat.
Underwhelming and borderline.
All right, so
population community and people in the area forbidding any one country, settlements, towns, or military facility.
Yeah, here we go.
Complex, but importantly, it will be totally possible for players to just complete missions and entirely miss the story. For those who are interested, go looking and you'll piece together very intriguing things hidden around the island. As for the missions and the traders themselves, if you've played Stalker or Escape from Tarkov, you'll get it pretty quick. You do missions for them and they give you stuff in return, either unlocks, cash, or straight gear and weapons. What you'll do in the game, at least upon release of early access, is team up with a squad of 4, choose your missions and gear up, and head out onto the island. There will be no waypoints or markers to tell you how or where to complete a mission. You will have to figure that out for yourself. Fans of Escape from Tarkov will be used to this, but for people unfamiliar, here's an example. One mission from Artisan simply reads, find out what happened to father. The task description is, pick up evidence from the White House and bring the evidence back. That's it. Marr made it very clear that this is a game geared towards mature players and that they will not be dumbing it down. He also said that because of the open-ended nature of the quests and the fact that depending on your PMC faction, you'll be on totally opposite sides of the map from others, a mission that is a simple 10-minute walk in the park for one person could be extremely difficult for another person, especially taking into consideration the wild cards of AI. But real quick, let's talk about teams, or PMC factions, for a second. There are 3, and each of them will be comprised of 4 squads of 4, totaling 16 to a team, or a total of 48 players on the map. We were told that as of now, the location of each team's base will be the only difference between the 3 PMCs. This will change in the future, but as of now, they all have access to the same traders, same gear, same quests. Okay, so let's talk about the thing that I know is on everybody's mind now, PvP. To put it simply, it's part of the game and it's intended to be part of the game. But when I listed all those games at the start of the video, I meant it when I said that Gray Zone Warfare is a mix of all of them. While PvP is a part of the game, it's not the focus, and it will be possible, and sometimes absolutely the right move, to avoid it entirely. Here's a big detail. There will never be any quests requiring you to kill a PMC. You can play through the whole story, it seems, without ever killing a PMC. However, MFG are adamant that they want the path of your PMC to be driven entirely by your decisions and who you are as a person. The 3 PMC factions stationed on Lamong aren't enemies, but they are in conflict with one another, in the sense that they all have the same goals. If you're the kind of person that wants to let an opposing squad of PMCs pass on their merry way while you're in the middle of questing, you can do that. If you want to go on the hunt for PMCs to steal their gear, you can do that. It's all entirely up to the player who will, if they make the wrong decision, have to face the potentially devastating consequences of doing so. As far as PvE goes, you're going to run into it a lot. They plan to get 1,000 AI running on any given server at a time. We know that from the lore, there are a number of AI factions, bandits, pirates, or gangs, each with their own motives, goals, and alliances, as well as the Lamong military, who are stationed at various high-profile locations to guard them from the aforementioned bandits. It's quite possible that we see AI faction on faction warfare like in Stalker or many other open-world RPGs. The PvE will get more challenging the closer that you get to the center of the map. Each area will be rated from 1 to 5 on a scale of difficulty. difficulty. Unfortunately, you can no longer rate this video from 1 to 5 stars, but you can hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Anyway, the enemies will be tiered. AI might go from being a couple dudes in flip-flops with AKs to fully armored military-equipped soldier AI. We don't know exactly how the difficulty of these enemies will scale, but we do know that no matter what, every human character will have the same base health, whether player or AI. No bullet sponges, just varying degrees of difficulty when it comes to how effective the AI are in combat, it seems. Personally, that last bit is one of the best things that I heard this entire presentation. There is nothing that pulls me out of the immersion of an open world PvE game more than shooting a guy in the head 15 times to bring him down. The AI seems to be a big focus. MFG devs I talked to are adamant that the game is to be presented as PvEVP. The E comes first, as in you will be fighting the environment a lot more than you will be fighting other players. As far as taking them on, the devs have said that they will not be pushovers or just a way to pass the time on the way to PvP. They are intended to be a legitimate challenge, enough so that venturing out into the zone by yourself will be greatly dissuaded. Having at least one person to watch your back, provide cover, or, should you go down, provide first aid is going to be seriously important. On that note, let's talk about the health system because it's insane. A comment left on one of my videos on GCW a while back made a great comparison actually. The health system in this game is a lot like the damage system in War Thunder, but for the human body. Here's how Mara broke it down. The body is segmented into limbs, the upper and lower arms, thorax, abdomen, neck, head, etc. We've all seen this before, but then within the body, we can see bones, organs, basically everything that should be there. On the demo screen we saw, you could actually see what looked like arrows for where you could turn the 3D model around to inspect the body from all sides, which you very well may need to do, because here's what happens when you get shot. Based on the kinetic energy of the projectile, the velocity it's traveling, and how it interacts with the various armor and clothing materials and then the flesh underneath, it will create a cavity. This can lead to loss of blood, which will cause weakness or dizziness if over 15% of the blood is lost, or with enough energy, the projectile may break bones or cause damage to the organs. If over 50% of the blood is lost, the player will enter a coma. Another player will then have 2 minutes to stop the bleeding and administer a blood transfusion, or the player will die. If a vital organ is damaged enough, the player will die. So, yeah, this might be one of the most complex and in-depth health systems that I've ever seen in a game that is not literally a simulator. Every consumable item that we saw seemed to have its own animation, and we could actually see the player character begin to get dizzy from lack of hydration as Mara stood with his character in the middle of the street while he was talking. However insane all of this may sound, Mara made it clear that the healing system was at the end of the day gamified, and was about experiencing the intensity and reality of a combat situation in as fun of a way as possible. He made the joke that if the game were truly realistic, one would have to be sent to the hospital to recover for 3 months, or that damage to the brain would permanently hinder the player's coordination or intelligence. So they know what they're doing here. What it seems like is that MFG want to, by creating a complex and involved health system, create combat scenarios where decision making is actually key. Rash, risky, or haphazard plays are potentially devastating, and players are rewarded for their planning, coordination, and intelligence. The tagline that the devs have used over and over again in the materials that they've sent us is "every move matters," and I think that everything that we saw in this demo points towards a game developed with this concept as a core tenet. Every move matters.
Every move matters.
Every move matters.
So much of the shooter genre, even the tactical or quote realistic military simulator ones, revolve around portraying tactical combat or operator aesthetics in a gritty and grounded feeling way, while essentially bypassing, if possible, the requirement that the player actually make tough decisions they come to regret. At the end of the day, people get on games mostly to have fun, to have some sort of power fantasy, or for a sort of release into an otherwise unobtainable experience. If MFG are successful in what they're trying to do, I actually think that they are doing the same thing with Grey Zone Warfare. This game isn't just being designed to be the most punishing game you've ever played. What it is trying to do is set as close to real-world parameters as possible for what warfare is really like in the modern day for a private military contractor. Not a lone loot-hungry gunman like the PMCs of Escape from Tarkov, or a badass operator assassin like what we see portrayed in more mainstream gaming media. Rather, it sets the rules in place, says, here are your goals, here's what might get in your way, here are the risks involved. How each person faces that will rely entirely on who the person behind the gun is, and what decisions they decide to make. Whether to shoot, whether to hold fire, whether to kill or make someone surrender, whether to heal yourself or a bleeding squad mate first, or whether to abandon an ally in order to save one's own life. Every move will matter, or at the very least, have an irreversible outcome. I'm mostly stuck to talking about what we saw of the game itself here, to give you an idea of what Grey Zone Warfare will be. Real quick though, I do want to touch on the devs themselves, and some of the questions or concerns that I might have about what I saw. Firstly, if you're at all hesitant about what you just heard, given the recent track record of ambitious indie titles, you should be, but I think it's important to note how good MFG's track record is. This is an independent developer founded over 10 years ago with multiple award-winning shipped titles under its belt, and a community of longtime fans. Every video that I've made mentioning Madfinger Games in relation to Grey Zone Warfare has garnered a number of of comments from people pleasantly surprised to hear their name pop up, having played and greatly enjoyed their mobile titles over the years. I really want to point out that this is not anything to scoff at. In the PC gaming space, mentions of mobile gaming brings forth everything from tentative wariness to downright negativity. Setting aside the superiority complex of PC gamers, there is an idea that mobile gaming in some way represents a dilution of the art of video games, that they are platforms to sell children's skins and coin packs, stripping away the soul that gamers find so dear to them. I want to address firstly the issue of monetization, as many, myself included, have argued microtransactions of any kind are a very slippery slope when it comes to the tactical loot-based shooter or extraction genre. Well, a recent Q&A has confirmed that the game will be a premium title, aka a paid game, with no microtransactions. Can't say that I am not very happy to hear that. Secondly, some may be wary of a PC title as ambitious as this being developed by a studio known for mobile games. Well, I did my research here, and MFG's team does not have a one-track background. We have multiple developers and staff with well-known ship titles under their belts, everything from Mafia 2 and 3 to Kingdom Come Deliverance, as well as alumni of Bohemia Interactive, the developer of Arma and DayZ. It's safe to say that unlike some ambitious titles we've seen come and go recently, these devs are real, they have a reputation to uphold, and they are taking this project very seriously. A great sign of this can be found in the degree of openness that they've had with their community since the announcement of Greyzone. While engaging with content creators in the community is obviously a boon to their own marketing, the fact that they seem so utterly open to suggestion, criticism, and feedback is a very, very good sign, especially when it comes to what kind of game they're trying to build here. Mara made a very clear point that they will not be spending exorbitant amounts of money on marketing the game. There will be no CG trailers, no grand events. Every bit of money that they have is going towards developing the game in one way or another. I do want to touch on one thing. We did not get a look at combat or player versus player interactions of any kind during the demo, and what we saw of the gameplay was very limited. The lack of live gameplay footage we've gotten of GCW is in a way both concerning and reassuring. On the one hand, the more that we see of the game, and obviously the sooner we can actually get our hands on it, the sooner we can give feedback on how it feels and where it needs to grow. On the other hand, Mara was very open that they did not have 48 players running on the map in a stable build, that if they did, the build would be out publicly for us to play. The more that I've talked with the devs, the more I get the impression that they're very serious about building something interesting here, and that when they have something resembling even the most basic gameplay loop, they want us to get in and give feedback. And they are very honest about where they're at with developing the game. We have to remember that not only is this an indie team of around 80 people, but they are still only about 2 years into development. We are looking at sometime in spring of 2024 for the first early access build to go public, but honestly, I just want them to take their time and do what they need to do, and I'm sure that many people feel similarly. One last very interesting aspect of the development comes from MFG's collaboration with Dr. Sean McFate. McFate is an author, military strategist, and defense expert, but most importantly, an ex-PMC. McFate entered the private contracting world after service as a U.S. Army paratrooper. Working first with U.S. government contracts and then freelance on various corporate contracts worldwide, he brings a uniquely experienced perspective on what PMCs actually operate like and what would happen if, say, multiple PMCs found themselves at odds with each other in a conflict zone. The name of the game, Gray Zone Warfare, is actually an international relations term to describe the difficult state of conflict between peace and traditional war. There's a whole conversation to be had here about how McFate's expertise on defense, terrorism, and global conflict led to the development of Gray Zone Warfare, the game, but I will save that for an entire another video. I hope that this video began to paint a clear picture to people about not only what kind of game Gray Zone Warfare actually is, but of the intricacies that make it so interesting to me personally, and I'm sure so many others out there. Thanks for watching. I tried to break down the details of what I saw in this behind closed doors discussion as well as I could, but if you want to see my interpretation of the backstory and lore of the game, check out the video that
I fucked this shit up. Hi, Mom. No, I know shit there. You looking at me like you know what I'm looking at. Cat looked at me like I just committed a crime after I gave her a fucking meat stick. Gave her a little meat stick and she looked like she looked at me like I just fucking killed somebody. I gave my cat a meat stick and she looked at me like I killed somebody.
Dude, they don't fuck with them sometimes, man. Like, Runa doesn't like that shit, but she loves kibble.
My cat loves the meat stick. I'm more confused as to why, you know, she looked at me like I murdered somebody. To somebody. It's all right. We back in the portal world.
I'm dying.
Don't
Fucked
let
up some
that
food.
horrible person thing discourage you. It's just a data point. If it makes you feel any better, science has now validated your birth mother's decision to abandon you on a doorstep.
I've been living off of bagels all month, and I ran out of bagels like 3 days ago.
That throws a curveball. Did you see Steve-O eating a covered dog?
Yeah.
That was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
I had some crazy shit happen this morning. My morning was fun.
Congratulations. Not on the test. Most people emerge from suspension terribly undernourished. I want to congratulate you on beating the odds and somehow managing to pack on a few pounds.
Would that make you feel better
No.
if you met Miranda Cosgrove?
No. I feel like she wouldn't have anything intelligent to say.
What is she saying to you?
One moment.
Then I'd be okay with it.
You are navigating these test chambers faster than I can build them, so feel free to slow down and do whatever it is you do when you're not destroying this facility.
We pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars.
I could really use a wish right now.
Wish right now.
I just got
Good guy.
chopped cheese.
New release is ready for.
I just ate some food, gang. Bussin'.
Yes, sir. What you just bust down on?
Some
I feel like
chicken
Shadow the
wings.
Hedgehog.
Some chicken
My
wings.
shit is like layered red and black. I feel like Shadow.
Marquee campaign? The fuck is a marquee campaign?
sir. Shout out Martin Keegan.
I'll give you credit. I guess you are listening to me. But for the record, you don't have to go that slowly.
Yo. I just got grueling combat. I just got a war, bro. I'm about to drop my album. I'm about to kill him.
You still got Apex installed, Dr. Doodle Bob?
This next test involves the Aperture Science Area faceplate.
Damn.
It was part of an
But it'll take me
initiative
like an hour,
to
like 30
investigate
minutes.
how well test subjects could solve problems when they were catapulted.
Bro, alright, y'all wanna play
into
Valorant then?
space. Results were
I've been grinding my
high.
Valorant.
They could not. Good luck.
Excuse me? But like, that's the entryway to first-person shooters. Like, if you don't play Valorant, like, you're not really a first-person shooter game player.
That
That's what I
is
heard.
the funniest statement.
Here's an
That statement?
That's what I heard to the
Expensive to
grapevine.
pump this far down. We just take
Nigga,
carbon dioxide.
somebody turning that shit into the wrong
freshen
kind of
it up a
wine.
little,
Oh,
and pump
what?
it back in.
Someone
So
spiked the
you'll be
wine.
breathing the same room full of air for the rest of your life. I thought that was interesting.
Somebody clapping the grapes with their booty cheeks.
Someone polluted the grapes.
Let's see what the next test
What
is.
sicko did it?
Oh, this vape tasting like cotton.
Well, I have
Oh my-
fun soaring through the
Everybody
air without a care in
run!
the
It's the
world.
wrong grapes.
I have to go to the wing that was
Everybody
made entirely of glass
You're in the
and
wrong
pick up
grape
15
field.
acres
Run!
of broken glass by myself.
That's so bad. In the wrong grape field.
You gotta get out of here. I am all I am. I am. I am. That's like my theme song. Walking through history. I am all I am.
Let's see what the
Oh.
next
I
test is.
am.
Oh, advanced aerial plates.
I
Well,
get it.
have fun soaring through the air without a care in the world. I have to go to the wing that was made entirely of glass and pick up
Okay,
15 acres
I
of
get it.
broken glass by myself.
Before I jump, I set that bitch up.
Jalen Hurts only like Philly cheesesteaks.
Yeah, fuck Jalen Hurts. Fuck his Philly cheesesteaks. Bro, Trevor.
What?
Bro, Trevor, bro. That whole day you were grinding Cobblemon, bro. I was waiting for you to get on so you could play Terraria with me and Charms. Because that nigga Myron was trolling. We needed someone else out there trying to
Let's see
play.
what the next test is.
We were grinding, bro. That's some pretty
Advanced
crazy
aerial
shit.
faith plates. Well, have fun soaring through the air without a care in the world. I have to go to the wing that was made entirely of glass and pick up 15 acres
Damn,
of
I'm
broken
just passing my
glass
shit.
by myself.
Why everybody getting sick? I'm just passing my shit. I just still got that call.
Tell that nigga Jay come to Green Valley and come kick it.
Bro, Groovy, I was gonna text you too, but I ain't know if you want to play Terraria or not.
Nah, I just want to kick it with that nigga.
I was saying in general, but text him, nigga. You got the follow.
I don't think he'll want to kick it.
It's not that he wouldn't want to kick it. I just know, especially right now, December time. From last time I talked to him, he was in super mega high gear grind work mode, like work
Nigga,
robot.
so am I, and that's the issue. Cause like I
Yeah.
know that it is too, so like we're
That was-
probably both fucked right now. And we
Yeah,
have no
I was-
business.
Oh,
You feel
God.
me?
I mean, well, I don't know actually because, I don't know because he's making plans to hang out again soon. So I don't know because I know he has plans on hanging out with
Oh,
Sedate and
sorry. I'm
the nigga
still
that came to the
cleaning
show
out
was
the test
to
chambers.
the Asian
So
nigga I was chilling
sometimes
with.
there's still
Did they live
trash
here?
Not-
standing
Yeah,
around,
Sedate lives in
smelling and being
he lives
useless.
literally like 5 minutes from that
Try
venue,
to
like
avoid
5
the
minutes from that.
garbage
He was really
towards
close to
you.
that venue.
Oh, he lives in Cali.
Oh yeah, so he lives in Cali. My fault. Yeah. I forgot.
You don't have to
But Charms
take
was
the
here.
garbage. It's garbage.
Bro,
And he won't kick it with me. I want him to kick it with me so bad.
Bro, that should be so hard. I feel like y'all
I don't
be
even
funny. Y'all
want
be
him
funny.
back. I just want to be his friend. He doesn't even know it. Like
Y'all be funny.
I'm just like his creepy stalker acquaintance.
Yeah. Oh my god, that brought back a really weird, really quick memory of some weird, not weird, but some shit I seen on YouTube. I don't remember though. But you should hit that nigga Jay up now. I thought y'all are a slept on duo.
What, bro?
Oh.
I've been called both of y'all enough to know
What?
y'all are slept on.
I don't know how to hit it. I'm not good at people.
Yeah, Jay's just weird. So I don't know.
So am I. But it works. It's just I have
Oh,
Before
it
I
has
was
to go.
talking about
Like,
smelly
it has to
garbage
go.
standing around being useless.
No, you need to be in here.
That was
Just
another
be
Like
in
the
here, low-key.
project
I was
that I
actually
have that I'm
talking
about to
about
like
you.
release
I'm
next
sorry.
year,
You didn't
he's gonna
react at
fucking
the time,
adore.
so I was worried it
And
sailed
I'd
right
like
over
to
your
talk to
head,
him about it.
which would have made
And
this
so do
apology seem
I.
insane.
Bro, low key, you
That's
just
why
be in
I
here
had
while
to
he's in
call you
call, bro. That's
garbage
like
a
literally
second
right
time
there.
just now.
That's all you. That's the opening right there. Literally. Y'all just be in here when he's in call. Not here, but Fable, my server.
I'm never up.
Did you know that people
Or
with
he do be in
guilty
call early morning,
consciences
so he
are
works at
more
night.
He up
easily startled
so fucking
by
early, and I'm like,
loud
dog, you
noise?
live here and you're an early riser. Like,
I'm
what?
sorry. I don't know why that
I think
went
because
wrong.
I think mainly he works
Anyway, just an
at like
interesting
nighttime now.
science fact.
Oh God, if he got work,
No,
he'll
that
be
makes
up.
sense.
Yeah, he be up
Because
early as hell.
you've seen me on the job. That shit, I get up early as fuck.
Yeah,
I get
early
up
as fuck.
5
He
in the
get Jay
morning.
day. Bro, I'm
Because
telling you,
10
bro.
hours of my life is just stripped from me.
And low key, unironically, I feel like y'all would go crazy on like the Souls-ish game grind. I feel like y'all like generally around the same type of games too. So y'all go crazy on game grinds. It'd be funny. I'd be like, Ruby, Jay.
What are like go places that do shit?
I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck Jay be doing when he be out.
Like if
That nigga
money's
be-
an issue, that's fine. But like, I feel like he knows. Like, I say there's nothing to do here because there's nothing to do here if like you're just a mono person.
No, bruh, Jay's weird, bruh. He got bread, bruh. He just don't want to touch it. Well, okay, well, I get them technically he doesn't. He has and he doesn't because the money in his bank is for a car. So he has hella bread, it's just for a car. That's why he's in grind mode.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine Jay
I
gets the
believe
car, y'all riding around. That would be kind of crazy. That would be kind of crazy.
Who do you think will get one first, me or him?
Huh?
Who do you think will get one first, me or him?
I don't know because Jay's like just sitting. Who's gonna get a whip first, right?
Yeah.
I don't know because I know
Current
Jay's,
MO.
I know Jay's sitting on the like literally just sitting on the bread right now. So
I'm sorry. Go ahead and grab another
I
one.
want to say, but low key, I know how Jay is. He's weird. I want to say you. Low key, very very low key. Depends on like I don't know what your plans are for a car, but I want to say
Nigga,
Jay, but I might.
I'm gonna walk into a dealership, I'm gonna pick one, and I'm gonna leave with it. That's just what.
No, I fisted
Bruh.
that one too.
I'm gonna be like,
I don't
this is my
know.
range.
Oh well, we have warehouses
So we
full
got a
of good
car.
things. Absolutely
we get it,
worthless.
and
I'm
then-
happy to get rid of them.
It's gonna be.
The hell?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm grinding up. I'm about to start working at this job. It's like a
I'm
fucking
gonna go
German.
get him, sorry ass.
Oh.
And I'm gonna be like, we're gonna go.
Bro.
How old is he?
Jay is a couple months older than me. He's like 20.
He's only 20.
Yeah, he's 20. He's a couple months older. He's like a year older than me.
Oh.
A year or a couple months. I forgot. His birthday's in like fucking November? November or September.
So it just passed.
Yeah. He like just turned 20 a couple months ago. I don't know. So he just got his tattoo.
Fuck.
He can almost get into fucking bars.
Almost. 1 year.
Oh god, bro. That's crazy that everyone's turning fucking adults soon. Well, you're already an adult. But like, I know it was crazy when you became an adult. Really? You wasn't like, damn, I can literally do whatever I want now?
No. In fact, I still forget I can.
Bro, I had a fake ID. That's why, like, for the longest, I be feeling like I can, but like I can't. Like, I'm like, damn, I forgot.
For a date, and she was like, "I'm gonna need to see your ID," and like I looked at her stupid, like it didn't register. I was like, "What? Why do you need to see that?" I was like, "Oh."
Bro, what? I don't turn 21 until 2024, bro. 2025.
Like I forget I have to show people like proof.
Bruh, I'm just barely like, I'm just barely escaping the I look like 16, 17-ish allegations. I'm just barely getting out of here. I need to fucking grow a mustache more. I think niggas are tripping when niggas that still say I look 16 in 2024, 2023. I feel like I'm tripping, but that's just me. I feel like I was grown as hell now. But what can I say, bro? We're just two young niggas. I don't know. We're just two young niggas.
I mean, I understand that I look like a fucking 12-year-old.
Yeah, bro, Ruby, I swear to God, I would not have thought you were like, what, 21, 22? I would not have thought you were fucking an adult. Older than me, I'll say. That much older than me.
Nobody knows.
Okay. I would have thought you was like, nigga, I didn't even think Melvin was like fucking, I think when we met, he was like, I think he was like 17 when we met, 18? I didn't even think he was that old. I'm like, what? No, he was like 20.
Yeah, Melvin in person looks fucking young.
He was young as hell, bro.
He was like 19.
I was like fucking 14, I think, when I met Melvin.
And I didn't know.
Oh, so he was
Every
grooming
test
you.
chamber is
Oh,
so that test subjects cannot stumble test objects out of the test area.
Oh,
This one is broken. Don't
Wait.
take anything
this could
with
never
you.
get out. Trevor, how old were you when we started talking for real? Because you're like, what, 21 now, Trevor, right?
24.
Ooh, sheesh, 24. He was like,
Nigga said sheesh.
not college, way off.
24 is rough.
This
I remember he's like
test
23,
involves
so he's not like
emancipation
that old.
You're already out the door.
I told you about them in the last
That
test
nigga
area
pushing
that did not
30.
have one.
My
That nigga pushing.
You have 7 years to figure it the fuck out.
Oh no, the turbines again.
You
I
got
have
7
to
years
go.
to your Uncle Trev.
Wait, this next test does require some explanation.
Lumberjack
Let me
shirts
give you the
and
fast
watching our kids on the weekend.
You're gonna wear Vans, MTEs.
Just remember what I said in slow
Man,
motion.
you gonna have that shit on. Uncle Trevor!
I'll be right back.
Nigga gonna hit that. Uncle Trevor!
That nigga's gonna go to the authentic, to the skate high. And beanie.
Bruh, I feel like, oh God, I'd be a pretty fire uncle. Like, y'all drop your kids off my house, I'll be like, I got y'all. And then we chilling.
If I had kids, everybody would hate them.
Your kids would be dickheads?
My kids would be so fucking, oh my god. They'd be so spoiled.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I'd have to pay somebody to watch my kids. Like, a large
I feel like I'm definitely gonna have a bitch daughter. Like, my daughter gonna be a bitch.
Yeah.
My son, he gonna be a real nigga.
girls, dog. They would be unstoppable evil.
Yeah, facts. Like, even if I don't even care, like, knock on wood. Even if knock on wood hard as fuck. Even if my daughter
Hard as fuck. Because
even if they ugly, like my daughter gonna be a bitch. She gonna still feel like, I don't know if it's weird to say. She gonna still feel like she bad.
they would crush establishments. Like,
Yeah, facts. Like, they still feel like that bitch. Like, I wouldn't care.
and I would set them up. And I would set them up for evil, low key. I'd be like, all right, so when you turn like 17, I'm gonna give you like your first 3 companies. We're gonna see how this
3
goes.
multi-million-dollar companies. Liquidation values at like $600,000
Each.
Right. I'm gonna get you right.
Don't fuck this up for me.
12 different endorsements are going to you.
Well, I'm
Don't
back.
fuck up.
The aerial faith plating.
No
If you
price.
handle it for like 5 years, I'll give you some of the apple.
My son's gonna be like Osborne. Like, ooh. Harry, like Harry Osborn, and my daughter gonna be on some like.
This plate
Who's a
must
rich
not be
bitch that, like,
calibrated to
gets a
someone
dish
of
out?
your generousness.
I don't know. This is
I'll
crazy.
If I
edit
had
your
a son,
zeros
I'd be
to
so
maximum
bored, low
weight.
key. Like that nigga would have
I don't
everything.
By the
Like
way,
he'd be getting
very
bitches
healthy.
left and right. I
The
just
thing is, I wouldn't
oh,
really like do much. Like I wouldn't really really care. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, because I know how I am now. So I have no like right to really tell.
You seem to have defeated its load-bearing capacity. Well done. I'll just lower the ceiling.
Goddamn Miss Wheatley talking because Batu. Whoopsie daisy. Sorry. Huh? Okay. Sorry about that. I need to get to that. I wonder. Where's the thing? Just pointed at. It's behind this wall, isn't it?
Look at you, sailing through the air majestically, like an eagle, piloting a blimp. Enjoy this next test. I'm going to go to the surface. It's a beautiful day out. Yesterday I saw a deer. If you solve this next test, maybe I'll let you ride an elevator all the way up to the break room. And I'll tell you about the time I saw a deer again.
Hmm? The hell? I'm thinking. Trying to use this big ass brain. Okay. I missed. Blue's down for a sec. Okay, so I got blue down there. No. I missed. Hmm. Don't mind me missing. Good enough. No. I don't know what that did. Now I gotta figure out a way to get over to these ones. It's like the closest I can get it, I believe. Yeah. Oh, shit. Am I missing something? You want me to get that to be the exit point? Yeah, it is one of those ones I needed. Forgot the companion cube.
Well, you passed the test. I didn't see the deer today. I did see some humans. But with you here, I've got more test subjects than I'll ever need.
Eesh. I'm going stupid in the portal.
These bridges are made from natural light that I pump in from the surface. If you rubbed your cheek on one, it would be like standing outside with the sun shining on your face. It would also set your hair on fire, so don't actually do it.
Seems easy enough. What the hell? Oh. No. Stop. You know, I'm not the smartest gamer. No! My boy. Oh.
Excellent. You're a predator, and these tests are your prey. Speaking of which, I was researching sharks for an upcoming test. Do you know who else murders people who are only trying to help them? Did you guess sharks? Because that's wrong. The correct answer is nobody. Nobody but you is that pointlessly cruel. can use. I figured out what to do with all the money I save recycling your one room full of air. When you die, I'm going to laminate your skeleton and pose you in the lobby. That way future generations can learn from you how not to have your unfortunate bone structure. Perfect. The door's malfunctioning. I guess somebody's going to have to repair that too. No, don't get up. I'll be right back. Don't touch anything.
Hey, up here. I found some bird eggs up here. Just dropped them into the door mechanism. Shut it right down. Bird! Okay, that's probably the bird in it that laid the eggs. Livid. Okay, look, the point is, we're gonna break out of here, all right? Very soon, I promise. I just have to figure out how to break us out of here. Here she comes. Just keep testing. Remember, you never saw me.
I went and spoke with the door mainframe. Let's just say he won't be, well, living anymore. Anyway, back to testing.
What the heck? How am I supposed to... Uh-oh. I should have a death counter.
The door mainframe. Let's just say he won't be, well, living anymore. Anyway, back to testing.
Oh, I have an idea. No! 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 No!
With the door mainframe. Let's just say he won't be, well, living anymore. Anyway, back to testing.
No! Okay. I'm a genius. Wait. 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 No, no! Wait. I missed my boy. No! I didn't jump! No!
Oh.
I can't make that jump. Okay. Important thing is I got it. Now to get it back over there. Fucker. Keep your cool, gang. We got this. This is the one. Not the one! Let me lock in. Let me lock in. Let me lock in. I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. Gotcha, gangster.
Well done. In fact, you did so well, I'm going to note this on your file, in the commendation section. Oh, there's lots of room here. Did well. Enough.
Enough.
This next test involves turrets. You remember them, right? They're the pale spherical things that are full of bullets. Oh wait, that's you in 5 seconds. Good luck.
One of my friends is dead. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Mr. Doobop. Mr. Linux Man. Trevor.
Aggressive. That actually hurt my throat. like made me endure pain for that one. And my mic probably cut out so you couldn't even hear it.
No, we heard it. I will touch. Don't touch the big metal thing. It's hot.
What'd you say?
I was talking about Cat. I told him not to touch the big radiator because it's fucking hot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I picked up a fucking metal spoon that's been sitting in hot soup.
Oh, I got my hair gray. Like silver.
Octopus blood is
Backshot discharge is white.
regrow their
Please put me down. Activated. Searching. Shooting. Hey, it's me. Are you still there? Goodbye. Is anyone there? Functioning. Hello. Who are you?
It's like,
Who's there?
you think you bested me, huh?
Deadass looked at him and was like,
You
"Watch
think this is it?
Watch this. Check this shit out." Giving him a shit face too. He's like,
It was like a light bulb went off. It was like, you fucking bitch.
ding ding ding.
Put a bar there.
Bad man. He really did, like, it really did, like, click, like, all in a moment, and then he just
Would you
started
come
fucking
over
automatically
here?
going for it.
Like, oh wait, like a computer.
No, literally, like a computer, when they're, like, those smaller animals that are that smart, it really is like that, like...
Yeah, they're like little Raspberry Pi. It's kind of cool.
Information.
What are you crying about? Why do you both keep coming to my fucking
Uh-oh.
This is not a door. This is not a door. Okay? It's not a door. This is not a door. You can leave through the doors. You can come through the door. This is not a door. It's not a fucking door.
Without even having to try to do it. So their arms think for themselves. Like... Her arms deadass have the Shari gun.
Yes, I'm touching the
First,
knowledge
you go out there for fucking stupid.
with my brain.
Yeah, thinking is feeling, I guess. She was like slamming against it for a second, like trying to pull it open. They are creepy out of water.
Look at it go. It's taking it.
Dude, I would be talking so much shit about a crab. I'm like, bro, aren't you supposed to be the oh shit, this is gay, man.
Like, fuck you.
Like you're metagaming right now, like this is gay.
You had to eat me. All crabs. And you had to come
guys.
at me.
Like you could have just got a crab that was stupid enough to stay in the
Alright.
shit.
I have to go on a date tomorrow and I'm nervous. I kind of want to flake.
Smoke a shit ton of weed before you go.
I feel like that's disrespectful to show up high as shit.
See, like, I feel like I would have gotten further in life if I would have thought like that before the shit I did.
That's where you went wrong, Chad. Maybe I shouldn't smoke myself completely fucking stupid.
No, I'm just saying because, like, I feel like people would have liked me a lot more in terms of, like, some of the connections and shit that I missed out on, even though I tried.
No, yeah. Weed has definitely been a wall to a lot of social cues for me. Like, I've fumbled so many things.
Alright.
So many things.
I had to bring my cat in because she was fucking being stupid.
Like not even like romantically, just like being needed as a person in general. I've fumbled. Because I'm like, it's not even that serious. I'm just like,
I don't know, after Jen and I broke up for a little bit, I, like, made a point to, like, not get high before like that, to see if, like, there was a difference, and, like, I found myself, like, I found her enjoying being around me a lot more, and I found myself just enjoying whatever we were doing, and, I don't know, like, I feel like I disrespected some people by, like, only being high when I'm around them.
yeah.
There you are.
I feel like, I don't know.
Well, I'm always fucking high, so that literally doesn't.
Exactly. So it's like, how can you even really?
Nobody knows
hold
the
me
difference between.
accountable?
No one knows the difference between me not high and me
'Cause it's
high
all the
because
time.
I'm always fucking high. So there's no like people don't know.
I'm not committing
So-
a crime.
Yeah, I'm not committing no crime either.
Like I'm just high as shit all the time. Like,
What
I can't-
is? What am I supposed to do?
What am I supposed to do?
Bro, I'm bugging out. I'm getting shot by turrets and shit.
I'll let a koi pod.
Koi pond? What the fuck?
Okay.
What is that turtle?
It's a snapping turtle.
Yeah, but
Because it's like a giant. It's a giant snapping turtle.
Mata turtle.
It's an evil ass turtle.
I don't blame you.
Look at it. Oh, it's so cute though. Look at the face. He's like, hello.
Are you still there?
Hi. Hi, how are ya?
Snap at you while looking that cute. Like, they'd get me, bro. I'd try to pet that fucking.
I'd let it snap me. I'd be like, oh.
Wait.
Look how hungry boy.
There's like a big distinction from that snapping turtle and this one.
and the actual.
Like, this one you definitely would never want to pet. Like, we have
Fucking Bear Grylls. Wait, you have those?
Yep.
Like, have you seen them?
Yeah.
IRL?
We've got them out of the river, yes.
That's scary as fuck.
We removed, well, the river that I live on at my camp when I lived there full time, especially, you see them more often. My fucking neighbors, and this is low-key animal abuse. Like, and I was little. but I didn't think of it like that. Now looking back, they like they spray, I think they spray painted it or some shit, but they like spray painted orange paint with their initials on its shell. So I knew it was the same turtle in the river, like all that time.
That's kind of, it's hard and fucked up.
It's like, yeah, it's like hardly fucked up,
Yeah,
but very fucked up as well.
like that's a Kyle ass thing to do, but like my brain created such an aesthetic cinematic for it that I'm like,
See that? Like you see that nigga all the time, so I mean,
like I just imagine like he's like the badass turtle now, like he's just the vigilante.
yeah, like he has his own
So, like,
special.
don't fucking talk to that guy. His shell is scary as fuck.
His shell is terrifying.
That nigga's been through some shit.
He probably gets
He's gangster.
no hoes though because of it.
I know. Mating season comes around and he's just dead water.
Damn, bro. Silent water, bro. The water's still.
No eggs. No eggs, bro.
There ain't one bit of sand that's been moved.
Dude, what? Wait.
That nigga Ocean looking like a desert right now.
Oh, I used to watch hella of this guy.
Does he just come in and start gadding rats?
Well, sometimes. Sometimes.
Nothing like getting a notification and hoping it's her and then checking and it's not her.
A lot of the time, he gasses and vacuums them up.
Well, he fucked out. He shot that one right in the head.
Yeah. If they're like individual and they're like running away, he shoots them.
What? What are you guys talking about?
Mice.
This guy
and rats.
Do using shot
He's
shell
an
on rats?
He's a pest exterminator, and he's using like, yeah, it's like a rodent killer gun.
Let me see this.
Like look at the thumbnail, dog.
Oh,
like you know, like the wasp gun,
yeah,
that shoots like salt. It's like that.
Wait, let me
except it shoots metal pellets.
Yeah.
No, like, wait for
It's essentially a pellet gun.
Yeah, it's essentially just a pellet gun.
That thing had a fucking crater in the side of its face.
Sick. No more Jerry.
Just Tom.
Just Tom. Nah, that house, it looked like they ate Tom.
Yeah, no bullshit. They were like, "Can we have
it was
the rat?"
only Jerry?
Dude, armadillos are kind of cute. Little hairs on the back.
Unfortunate that they kind of stink.
They smell?
Yeah. They pee a lot. Although I'd love to have one as a pet. They're cool as hell.
It's a big ass fucking. I think that's a python.
Love Snake. Snake is great. I love Snake.
We bought live fish and eels from a foreign food market. Like, what? Breeding an army of lesbian geckos.
What?
Yeah, my suggestions are fucking crazy.
They're lesbian.
No, that's pretty average, I ain't gonna lie.
Largest exotic fish market. I think I've seen that one before.
I don't like Garantham, but I need to see that video.
Which one?
Just this dumbass
If you're not familiar with what a trick shot is in a video game, essentially when you have the drop on somebody, we can make a killer shot. You don't do it. Rather, you perform some type of feat, something that is going to delay the time to kill them, and then you're going to make the shot more difficult to prove your skill. So today what we're going to be doing on Grand Thumb is actually testing out, do these trick shots actually work with real guns? Now, me and Micah have seen a lot of people try this out, but what's the difference, Micah? We actually shoot a shit ton. My name is Mike, I'm retired out of Air Force Special Warfare, and I am an avid shooter. And right here, we have Micah.
I play a lot of video games. So my name's Micah. I play with a lot of professional gamers, a lot of Twitch streamers. I've been gaming my whole life, and I'm an avid shooter. So I'm going to talk kind of on the more video game side of things. And there's a bit of a generational gap between me and Mike, so I just get these things better.
And now here in Grand Thumb, as we always do, we will answer the question, is the movement and the trick shots in video games actually effective in real life? Right now. But before we get into it, we of course have to thank the biggest sponsor of the channel, who is the Sonoran, or actually,
What a drop shot is, but for those who don't, let's say this is my enemy. Okay, this target is shooting at me. He may have the drop on me. What I want to do is I just want to dodge his bullets. He's going to aim center mass. That's where most people do. So I'm going to hold my prone button while simultaneously returning fire, and essentially, hopefully, dip beneath his bullets and kill him before he kills me.
there is no combat application to this. You want to be shooting from cover. That being said, I'm kind of interested to know if it's doable. Now, doing this drill, we're going to be using the HK MP5. This is a very ubiquitous gun in every video game, and we felt like it fit this role really well. So we'll get into it now.
At least we got you a mattress.
I know, I'm old. How would your guy hold it? Just like in the shoulder?
You know, yeah, sort of like an FPS, just kind of in that bottom third of your screen, and then you're gonna let her rip.
Okay, ready?
Action.
This is hard.
All headshots.
Okay, I got 6 out of 10. I'm happy I got that. That was so weird falling as the gun was firing. Now that I'm an experienced drop shot shooter, we're gonna put 20 in the magazine, and we're gonna see if I can do any better.
All right, on you.
So. Wait, it wouldn't work.
He's dead. 1, 2, 3, 4,
2.5,
7, 8 out of 20.
So pretty good. I noticed your drop shot was very much so just a drop, right? I think you just plop. But in most video games, you kind of have to go through the crouch animation and then get into prone. So I'm gonna try and do more of a traditional, dual animation.
But I saw like a trick where like you could pull back on the stick and your character would just drop immediately.
Probably. Tell me when.
When?
Oh. 10 goes quick.
That's actually pretty good.
That was not bad. I think I got most of the hits as I was, on the start of the drill. Maybe video game experience just transitions into real life.
Drop shotting from the military standpoint, absolutely useless. Don't do this in real life ever. Just shoot from cover. Micah, what about you?
Yeah, it was quite difficult. I would probably, obviously, never do it in real life.
1 out of 10.
I'm 1,000% going to continue.
1 out of 10 do not recommend.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know what's next.
We're doing the dolphin dive.
Oh.
You're going to run, jump headfirst, Superman through the air, and while flying through the air, shoot your gun on target.
Jesus, all right, let's go.
Epic Games?
You saw that, right?
Fortnite? You have Fortnite on your fucking your AI analyzing laptop, you fuck. You use the same laptop you used to innovate technology to play fucking no ranked. That's crazy.
Dude,
that would be me,
good
like
shots.
PhD.
Good
Like,
shots on target.
I get to the room and I leave my laptop and the launcher's open.
Dude, if I was Shooter, are you ready?
I think drop shot.
No, what?
No, that is black mold. We have the third test, and the third test is actually probably the most functional and ubiquitous amongst any video game ever. And what?
It's not.
I'll be the judge of functional.
Are you familiar
No.
with Peeker's
Dog,
advantage?
I
All right, Peeker's
fucking
advantage is
wish-
set. in
You
video
rolled
games,
a
there's something
0.
called ping or latency.
Bro,
Magic does nothing.
Peek the corner
What?
at an extreme speed. There is
Bro, how do I
usually
even
a
roll a
period of time
0?
where
That's
you see the enemy
crazy.
before they see
Not
you.
even on the
You can
dice,
then
and you
begin
rolled it,
shooting before they
nigga.
have time to react. So what people often do in
What's
video
Such a
games.
cracked out tryhard in Call of Duty.
Yeah, I had
all
to
day,
do
baby.
that.
rolled
So
really
what
low.
people do is, before
Your
peeking
luck
the
was
corner,
like
if I'm just gonna
-2%.
go like this and peek the corner,
over.
we might
Yeah,
see each other at the same time.
-1.
They'll just take my head off. So what do? You get the upper hand, max
Dude, I was
terminal
watching a
velocity,
video
use
earlier
that peeker's
of them
advantage,
teaching a chimp
catch
how to
him off
play
guard,
Minecraft,
because who's gonna be up here when you peek a corner?
and it got like
Kill him.
all the way.
You
to the
will
point
die
of,
if you
like,
do this
knowing
in
how
real
to
life.
break blocks
Let's
and
try
use
it.
tools
All right,
and
so
shit.
we'll start with the shotgun for the first one.
Turned into a
And
fucking crab.
I'm interested to see how this goes. I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, action.
You're just like, yeah, nigga, I'm a crab.
Let's go! We didn't even have time to
As the other one not fucking with it.
One of them is fake.
Really fun. If nobody's there though, and there's just a machine gun emplacement, even 800 meters away, you're just jumping straight into the open. Pure death.
That being said,
2 out of 10. 2 out of 10 so far. So far, you're up, buddy.
to be honest with you, I'm the most excited for this one because it's the one everyone does all the time.
He
without
took his
even thinking about it.
drip.
So
I don't want to get eaten by that shark.
Oh, you got a hit, dude.
He took his
Not
red.
bad. Not as good as my hit, but still got a hit. A 2 out of 10 so far. Now,
He
we haven't
said,
tried with the
"Give
rifle.
me your
So next up, we're gonna
Yankee
try with the
flag."
rifle and see if it changes anything.
stand by.
Yankee with
Go.
bread.
What?
They literally said it. He's fitted up.
He's a bionicle.
Oh my
He's like,
god!
oh fuck.
Twice. Let's go.
Is that dead?
2 hits is probably not a kill.
Berettas, right?
For sure.
So I she never fired a Kimbo, so I kind of wanted to try it. And I feel like this is my excuse to do so.
Little breathing tube on the side of their face. It's so satisfying to watch.
This one at 18.
So
He's like, you okay, buddy?
they saw that the octopus was struggling to find positioning, so put that shark prowling around. So they sent the spy octopus down there with a shell on it, in hopes that the actual octopus was smart enough to take the shell and cover itself up.
We had let's
Which
see,
it was.
33.
This
So,
random-ass wild
it
octopus.
was a
3, 4,
fake.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, the one hiding obviously
15,
not,
16,
but the one
17,
staying
But
down
the
27.
but the real one.
Which is embarrassing at this
So it
distance,
took
but
the
I
game.
had
It
no
was
idea
it was
I
like a
could-
gift,
Not any.
and they were like,
So
"Fuck
like
that."
it was tough.
Yes.
And then the weirder part is typically the handgun, you are
And then he
both
touched it. He was
subscored
like, "I'm sorry,
top,
buddy.
and you're controlling
I'm sorry I
the
did
recoil,
that
so
to
like
you."
at 5 yards, you can put those rounds in a little circle, be extremely precise, put it into those
Yeah, you
vital
basically
areas that
can
actually
trade
need to get hit with like both. I can't.
He
control them
tried
as
to
well.
make
I
it better
can't put the rounds where I
after.
need to. Very
He's like,
ineffective.
"Here, let's share
Not-
thoughts through our
It
hands."
looks scary though.
What do you rate it?
I would rate this 0 out of 10.
Worst reading.
My-
It's
alright,
just so
so
awkward.
this is
Yep,
one of
you
my
were just kind of
biggest
pointing
gripes.
and got that dog to
I
me or
hate
not.
the
All right, here we go.
What do you mean?
Isn't that weird? Because your right trigger finger is used to firing,
bro. Like, I
but
want
not your
David
left.
Attenborough
It almost
for
feels
some
like-
shit.
Oh,
It's too weird. At least the
That-
video games
you know
do
what?
get
It
it
doesn't
right.
even need to
Whenever
be
you do
David
have a
Attenborough.
Kimbo,
It could be
you know,
fucking
that X where your hip fire is
literally
accurate
anybody,
is usually
just
really
as long
wide.
as you're trying.
Oh, it's
I
like a-
see why, because obviously
always
there's no way
AI
to aim.
It's like a shotgun
Yeah,
pattern.
exactly. So outside, I'd say
Used to
5
not
yards
be
and
like
in for me,
this.
5 out of 10.
it used to be
Outside of 5
people.
yards, 0 out of 10.
So
It
5
used
out
to
of
be
10 at 5
numbered,
yards.
indeed.
That's fair.
No.
Now this
Yeah.
one
Where the
needs
fuck is
no
Dylan is
introduction.
chilling?
What we're going to be doing here is the
I
360
need to
no scope.
know.
That means I'm going to be facing the target, going to jump, spin 360 degrees, the direction I was originally facing, fire, and of course kill my opponent, which is super insulting because I did a 360
That
before
would be
killing
so
them. It sounds
lame.
so
A
boomerish.
fish that can
That is
fly
so
within a
painful to
bird
say it that
could
way,
just
Micah.
end
What's a
me
cooler way
like
of saying
that?
it?
I mean, a 360 is just style points. You know, after you kill him and there's
Like,
that
it
like
looks
in-game
cool. It
cross
looks
chat,
baller
you
as
can
hell.
tell him you fucked his mom.
The particular area that we are right here on our ranch is 360 degrees protected. Our crew will be off behind several berms, so it is going to be completely safe as a quick note.
Not the cameras.
Well, not the cameras. The cameras are going to be on a tripod facing me. But we're going to keep trying this until we can get it. I have no idea how this is going to go, and my knees are kind of old. I'm feeling old today.
But you're not
jumping
even real.
Now, right here, we have the mark. It is not
This is
the
a
op. Okay, it
one-minute
looks like the
video.
op. It does have the
Like, they
the
couldn't have
stock.
someone narrate
However, this
that,
is
bro?
actually a Mark 13 Mod 5. Close enough. A very cool rifle in any case. It is firing a 300 Winchester Magnum. We are not using downloaded ammo. This is full power,
That's the
and
one for
I'm not
fighting
really
Nemo,
looking
I'm
forward to
pretty
this all. It's
sure.
actually it's a
Anglerfish.
fairly hefty rifle as well. So, I figure
cookie
like
cutter
10
shot.
yards to start.
Hey,
Right?
you know about the
Does that
cookie
seem
cutter
reasonable?
chart?
I think so.
It's a
All right.
badass shark.
360
really
no
tiny.
scope, 300 Winchester Magnum.
But they're cool as shit.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm gonna
I
get
remember
this.
hearing a story about that. They had a submarine down in the ocean, and like they didn't realize what the damage was from, but there was like small carvings on the side of it. There was cookie cutter sharks or some shit.
Oh, I got it! That was exhausting to do because it's just like you're jumping and you're spinning and stuff. And the gun's
This
heavy.
tiny
I feel
shark
like I'm
can
complaining,
take
but
out nuclear submarines.
yeah, if you killed somebody doing that, that's some crazy style points right there.
By biting holes
And
in
my
its
360
wires.
probably really sucked. I bet you're gonna do way better than me. I should not have done leg day today. That was a bad idea.
There's zero chance this pays off in any sense.
You just die doing this.
Yeah. Just let's go! Clear. It might have been my worst 360.
Hey, bro, it took you about the same number of tries as me. Better shot than me, man.
So I'll be honest. I started to get real lazy with them 360s. I was maybe like 2 inches off the ground by that last one. I got tired.
So obviously, we know that video game trick shots, video game movements aren't really going to work in real life, that they're not quite applicable. But we thought it'd be...
I don't care about the end.
I'm wrapping up 2023 with the season finale, my own little YouTube rewind, where I go back through the internet's most insufferable worms from this year that I haven't previously covered, and I make fun of them now. Yesterday, it was Illuminati on the chopping block. Today, we're shooting spitballs at Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty's infamy online reached its crescendo about a month ago, hitting its peak, mainly because he became known as just this punching bag. His face was a knuckle sandwich magnet, so most of his viral clips were him getting slapped or being involved in some kind of fight that broke out, because he truly is just an insufferable asshole to be around. Now, make no mistake, don't misconstrue my words, Jack Doherty isn't the one fighting. He's the one getting beat like a drum, and I don't think I've ever seen him throw anything beyond one wet noodle punch that didn't connect. He usually has his bodyguards fight his battles for him, with conflicts that he starts and instigates, but he's around fights all the time.
It looks like it's in a plastic
When
bucket.
you get near Jack Doherty, it's like a Dementor. It sucks the fun out of everything, and everyone gets uncomfortable and mad at him. He just has this
How advanced is
indescribable
this really?
extreme about him
Plastic bucket.
that makes him impossible to be around while also being in a good mood. So I'm going to go ahead and show you his most viral clip that ever came out from him, the legacy for which he will always be remembered. This is his magnum opus.
Go.
What? Little prompt, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Yeah, for now.
Now.
Yeah.
This is Jack's iconic shtick, where he
Until you
walks
just can't
around
see it
causing a
anymore, like,
ruckus,
that's
just
fucking
being this
scary.
menace to society,
Goes
harassing
into the
people,
abyss.
and then
Like-
trying to get a rise out of them. The second someone looks like they're ready to get confrontational with Jack, he has his security guards swoop in and stop it. Just put the kibosh on it immediately. He travels with his bodyguards that are basically his babysitters, his nannies,
So
really his
let's take
guardian
the
angels.
nutrients
They're the
and
only
let's
thing that's
move
kept
them
him
down
alive this
there.
long because he is such a piece of shit. Everybody wants to fight him when he does things like this. But his bodyguards protect him. And he still has the gall, the fucking chutzpah to stand behind his bodyguards, peek his head over, and continue to
Let's
insult
take the
person.
nutrients.
He actually
Let's
looks
move 'em
like a
down.
cartoon villain out of Popeye. Like, look at the way he conducts himself.
Patrick
It's
said that shit
so
about
bad.
Bikini
The
This may be
Bikini
the most
Bottom.
embarrassing moment to somebody
Let's
else,
move it
but for
somewhere
Jack,
else.
it's his proudest moment. Now, when it comes to insulting Jack Dorky here, I actually have skin in this game. Just like an 80s action movie tagline, this time it's personal. When I say he is insufferable to be around,
What?
I'm not just basing that off of the videos I see of him.
like-
I actually
"Yo, Shrimp."
know
That's what
Jack
he just
Doherty
said.
in real life. In fact, he was in one of my videos 4 years ago, but you probably didn't know that because I did my absolute best to edit him out of it. It's from a video 4 years ago when the local Tampa Police Department challenged me to complete their police academy. This was during the time where I was watching live
didn't even know he
TV
was in
and
that video.
talking about police activity, making jokes about it. They invited me out
But
there
if
to
I
try
go
it
down
myself.
there, I
Well,
explode and
Jack
shit,
Doherty
right?
actually happened to be there on that
Yes,
same
sir.
day. Despite my
But
best
why am
efforts
I
to
not the
rewrite
shrimp?
history,
Like, what does
you
this
can't
bad shrimp have
fully
that I don't?
erase the stain. You can see the cringe cryptid
It's
right
made of
there
more
in the
water
yellow
than you.
shirt. This is a young Jack Doherty spotting. At the time of filming that video, Jack would have been 16 years old. And I know it's not exactly cool
Okay,
to bully a
so
child, but this
what I
wasn't a
said may
child,
have
this was
been
a
retarded,
demon.
but that's
It's
basically
not
what
just
they
me
did.
that had an extremely negative
They took the
impression of Jack
nutrients
on
and
that
moved
day.
them down there, and now
Matt,
there's a
Andrew,
ton of life
Tiana,
on top of
and the
it.
officers all had
And they're
nothing
like, "Oh,
good to
wait,
say about
there's
their
life. Oh my
experience
God."
being around Jack Doherty for like the 6 hours we were there. He was one
They're
of the
like,
most
"Many
disrespectful
shrimp.
people I had ever seen in person.
Many
For
shrimp
some
on
reason,
food."
he was
They're all
extremely
staring at it
loud
like,
most of the day,
"Sugoi."
so anytime he tried to talk, he had to yell it at the officers or anyone he was talking to, I suppose. It was like he was trying to get into a screaming match on an Xbox Live lobby for no reason. Like, I think that was just him trying to be hype for his video or something, but man, it was extremely annoying. But beyond that, anytime we were about to do one of the tests, or if the officers were trying to tell us something about one of the tests, he'd be like interrupting them frequently, and the yelling was giving me a goddamn headache. Like, none of us had anything positive to say about Jack. The only thing is, we all understood that he was a child, and he found internet fame extremely young. So clearly that had an poisonous effect on his mind, and we had all just kind of expected that he's going through a phase most likely and he'd eventually grow out of this. But not only did he not grow height-wise, he also didn't grow personality-wise. His attitude is exactly the same. His face looks exactly the same as when he was a 13-year-old boy, which is highly unlucky for him, and maybe that explains why he lashes out so often. But overall, over the last 4 years, he's just gotten worse. He's gotten more degenerate, more aggressive, more hostile, and he's just a giant piece of shit now. Since he's had internet fame for so long, he truly believes that he is some kind of deity, this kind of internet god, and everyone is beneath him. He thinks he's superior to just the plebeians around him, so he uses all the strangers he comes in contact with on stream as props for his content, and his big thing is still basically having his bodyguard protect him all of the time, which is so fucking pathetic. But anyway, let's dive into a bit more of the Sack Doherty lore. So he makes most of his money through OnlyFans. He manages a lot of OnlyFans girls, as well as having an OnlyFans of his own, which I think if you sign up for that, you need to be put on some kind of FBI watch list, because this looks like a child. That is a very fucking awful OnlyFans page to be subscribing to. You probably need to be investigated. But he makes all of his money there, basically, and he will never let you forget he is making a lot of money through managing these OnlyFans models. He frequently posts these flexes, talk shit all you want, you wish you could spend this much on your credit card in just 2 weeks, and it's just an absurd amount of money that he's dumping on garbage. He posts these at least once a week, and it's clearly engagement farming. He's just baiting people into getting mad at him and just shitting on him, because he's realized that that is his formula to success. He'll just cosplay as the communal urinal for the internet to collectively come take a piss in, because it gets him a little money off of like the Twitter posts, but maybe it gets him a couple extra OnlyFans subscribers or a few curious kids that'll watch his stream to see what kind of degeneracy unfolds. He's basically playing the villain. He's leaning into the role. I always find this to be an extremely sad path to take, because he is actually just becoming the clown on purpose. And eventually he's going to grow up. It's going to happen at some point, and it's going to be nothing but shame for him, I imagine, because who in the world would possibly want the legacy of just being the hated douchebag? That's not something to be proud of. Even if you do have a lot of money in your bank account from it, I can't imagine it feels good to explain to your friends and family how you got that money because everyone dislikes you and makes fun of you. Like, there's no way that that's a rewarding experience. I don't think there's any reason to show you any more of his clips. They're all just infuriating garbage. It's just eye-rolling trash. Like even just yesterday, or maybe it was the day before, he got into a confrontation with a bouncer over like a fake ID or something, according to the headlines. And it's once again just Sack Doherty being the little goblin that he is, just this little douchebag and just an entitled asshole. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about him a little bit since I haven't talked about him all year, and I do actually know him.
Dude, you know why he's doing that? He's practicing to become legit. He's acting like he's checking the corners. The guy's dead. Is that a dead body? That's a dead. He's acting like he's
Look at like
checking the
Freeman
corners.
ass gloves.
The guy's dead.
Fucking so orange.
Is that a dead body? That's a dead body, right?
It's free labs right now.
When did this guy die? Yeah, he killed another guy with a nade. I'm pretty sure nade AoE radius display or whatever it is called. Oh my god, he has all the collections from his kills that he done to the innocent people with his cheat. It's like his trophy. It's like the psychopaths have like trophies on a. Have you guys seen Dexter? Dexter has like a certain glass that he collects like the blood. And this guy's doing that. He's collecting his victims as a trophy. Oh, that Giga Chat almost killed this guy. Nice! Who is that guy? Wow, he got killed. Getting killed by a legit player with his cheese, bro. He died already twice to the Labs enjoyers. He learned this from Landmark or someone. Like you can like fake people with the grenade sound and also like running sound, running on the wall sound. Bro. Another day, another cheater. What's funny about this guy is that he actually tries to become legit looking alike streamer. This guy, you can see it on the left.
Well, that's nothing out of the ordinary. Average. Big booty men.
Oh, fuck.
Mr. Backshots.
Well, it's not that beat up.
Mr.
You like backshots?
BC himself.
Alright, Gabe, lead the way, shitty booty. Don, where you at, come Guzzler?
Does anyone need shields here, Tristan? Here, come get
Don't hop
the
in the
shield
loop, hop
for
in the
me.
loop, Nicky. Are you sure?
Yeah, I got enough gold for.
Are you sure? I don't even know how. I only have 67 gold on broke ass nigga. Are you sure about that?
What, bitch ass nigga? Shut the fuck up. Wonder, and then I do all the colors and stuff in Unity, and all like the bones, the way it moves,
Backshots himself.
Mr. BC.
and like the toggles and stuff.
It's what the?
Shawty a little baddie. Her eyes are so pretty. I love her eyes. She kind of looks like an IBU character.
God. That's what everyone says.
Really?
Yeah, no, that's what everyone says about literally every avatar on here. Like,
I love MVU. I don't really play that. Oh my god, yeah, you do look like an MVU character. That's cute.
I try to make her look like how Viper's head looks. Their eyebrows and shit. I fucking love these.
Gamers.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
What is up?
What is up, gamers?
You got me shaking from the way you're talking.
What are we doing?
I'm simming. I'm making one of my strippers in
Nice
my strip
tits.
club. Oh yeah, they're gonna look even better in a second.
Who the fuck is in here?
Me.
It's
No, I'm talking about this fucking lobby I'm in.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Hack.
A person contacted me and they said, "Hey, your game has no story."
Okay, strum that home.
Your game has no story in it, and I'm like, what? You know, like.
Is it raining for you?
The whole thing. So the whole game is story. The whole thing is story. It's no story. I was like, well, maybe they just didn't like the game, right?
Alexa,
They
is
just
it
didn't
raining
like
right now?
The story. Maybe they thought it was bad. Maybe it didn't resonate with them. Whatever. So I started talking to them by email.
There you go.
And about 20 minutes into this conversation, they
Yeah,
said,
it was raining for me, but you're like further north than me.
I didn't like reading. So I
Oh wait. You said you like her eyes.
I don't
We
like reading,
changed
so
my
I skipped
hair
the
so you can see it
dialogue.
better.
Your game
I
has
tried to
no
make it
story.
like
What?
the heterochromia shit. And then I had this like material that I just put on her eye instead.
How am
But I can't
supposed to
figure
give
out the
you
hue shift
story
on it.
if you skip all the dialogue? A person everyone's game sucks. Look at this thing. Look at this. You tell me this. Look, watch what happens when I walk through this door. What is that? What is that? It sucks, dude. And that's okay. Because now it looks like this. And now it has full day-night cycles. And now it has tons of environments, interactive stuff all over the place. But it's still that same potato game, you know? So do it. Start making something. Everyone's game.
Oh my god, my fucking back.
Holy shit, her tits are out.
Welcome to another.
Wow, so that's.
Yep. I mean, she's gotta be, man.
Why wasn't I born like that? Fuck you.
A man with alleged links to a major crime family has been charged over the firebombing of Jordan Shank's Bondi home.
Would anyone like to smoke?
Known as Friendly Geordies was not at home during the blaze in November last year.
Just you and me, ganger?
A year later, police.
Any more? Any others? Any other smokers or no? Just you and me, gangsta, I guess.
Y'all got it.
It's just you and me, gangsta. 10-4. 10-4. Understandable.
I'm repaying.
You're good. Take your time.